So,
Wait, okay, so I'm watching the video.
oh yeah, I forgot to set the recording earlier. We killed like 2 things. Well, I forgot, or whatever.
Yeah, now I can do this.
Jeez, it scared me. You scared me.
It looked a lot bigger while I was summoning it. Maybe just because I was like in my hand. Lieutenant Krabs' death trap. How do I unsummon it? Normally hitting the button again, unsummon.
You don't unsummon it, it just times out.
Okay, with the turret you can unsummon it early.
I know.
But, the video of the guy, so there's actually a reason behind Connor's serial number that the actor came up with. Why is there so much shit coming out of this fucking porta potty? Did you see that?
No.
If you have put physics on high. I think that's what's causing all this shit. Why is there so much shit still coming out?
It's not for me.
There is a metric ton of crap flying out of the
There's
toilet.
physics on.
Put graphics on
It's on
maximum.
low. I'm putting physics on high, I guess.
Hey, that's the Borderlands combat music. I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
I gotta restart the game, so.
You wanna reset it? Because it's very
No,
important to see how much poop is here.
We'll see it more throughout the game.
Alright.
Oh, we got a BA!
A badass! Deadass.
That's what the playthrough 4 one should be called. Like when you beat playthrough 3.
Deadass, the deadass marauder. He's gonna deadass maraud you. But,
BA ranks become dead A ranks.
Here, I gotta tell you. So Connor's serial number is 313
248 317.
Yeah, 313-248-317-51. If I'm correct, I believe the 313, he like Brian, he said this, voice actor said this on his normal stream, not the Red Connor stream, the regular stream. He said that 313 is his area code for where he was growing up. 248 is the Detroit area code. I cannot remember what 317 is, but it's something personal to him. And 51 stands for there are 5 possible Connors if you keep getting yourself killed, and he's the first one. And he said that he actually had to come up with that on the spot. When you're doing the scene where he goes back to the Cyberlight Tower, when you're doing that scene, they're like, "All right, Brian, make up a serial number for yourself."
Brian, get in the Discord and make up a serial number for yourself.
Yeah.
What
Did you also
midget?
know that the Tracys were played by his then girlfriend, and then while they're doing the stream it was fiance, and then it became wife? While they were recording it, it was girlfriend, but then it became fiance, and they got married in between, I think their 3rd and 4th stream, or maybe between the 5th and the Red Connor stream. Can't remember. But yeah, there was so much shit coming out of that fight. I think I read the Midgemong here, or the thing riding the Bullymong, the midget riding the Bullymong, is a reference to the Minecraft spider jockey, the skeleton that rides on a
the
spider,
super rare spider jockey. I've actually seen one of those.
That's the reference. That's a reference to it.
Yeah, because you only see one of them in the entire game.
It's a reference to the
okay, so kill all the ads while he's trying to elude us.
Should we focus on the boss?
No, kill the ads.
Did my characters go say "Domo arigato, suckers"?
I think so.
I'm gonna die in one shot and I have no armor! Rest in peace. Shoot
Uncle
people!
Phil.
I don't feel so good.
I'm dead. I'm surely dead. First death.
There's a guy over there you could just kill.
I was trying. We're gonna fare well
Feels so
in Ultimate Ball Hunter mode.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna down, not die. This is a legendary, but it's a level 1 legendary, so it's not really that good. The only thing that's keeping it is like the guaranteed corrosion.
Your death trap is literally going off on the Midgemong, by the way.
Yeah, I got 1000 XP. So I think it killed the Midgemong. Or else
It did. I helped it, but it did like 95% of the damage.
I helped. That's an auto. How do I make the what tree should I follow to make the death trap as powerful as possible?
I can't remember which tree that is. Just look at the skill. Look at the midway skill and look at the ending skill.
Let me just equip the slick revolver. Oh yeah, you can McCree it up with 7 shots. It's one of those things where you fan the hammer. Kill him. I'm just gonna keep wounding.
Now where was I?
There you go.
No.
I think there's one character that has a skill where if you pick up an insta health while you're down, or if you're near an insta health while you're down, it'll res you.
I think that's
some
creepy.
character with some skill.
Silence.
I leveled up for some reason.
I'm about to level up again. Let me look at skills. Okay. Increases melee damage for you and Death Trap. Does Death Trap do melee, or does he have any range stuff?
He does mostly melee.
Oh, here we go. The Stare. Death Trap ability. Death Trap fires a laser beam and sweeps it across the battlefield, dealing incendiary damage and possibly igniting enemies. Laser beams!
Yeah, I'm going for the support tree first, and then I'm gonna go for...
It seems like Little Big Trouble is what gives Death Trap, because, like, yeah, that's what Death Trap is. It's little... Oh, Best Friends Forever is probably synergy with the Death Trap. Let me read. Death Trap ability. It shoots out.
If you want Death Trap to be most powerful, that's fine. But the most powerful build is the Anarchy one. I'm just stating that. I don't care what you do. I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go
because
for
of
support.
the Anarchy stacks. Not shooting an enemy gets you an interspersed outburst. Next time you shoot an enemy, all stacks of interspersed outbursts are consuming you deal bonus slag damage. Shooting Death Trap in the elemental weapon charges him with that element. Improves. Okay, Death Trap ability. Death Trap restores the shields of one ally to full.
What is happening right now?
While Death Trap is active, kills made by Death Trap or yourself
I
increases
can't
his
kill
duration.
one of these guys, and it's making it where it's... I have a grave concern about my health. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, Best Friends Forever and Little Big Trouble combined. Like Little Big Trouble gives him more abilities, and Best Friends Forever improves him. Like improves his stats. I leveled up, so I'm gonna spend some. Probably on when your magazine's gun is full, you can regenerate health. Or your bullets hit. No,
You said when your magazine's gun is full.
When your magazine's gun is full, well now. Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't kill this
equipping
guy.
the weapon.
I'm reloading everything. God damn it.
Sorry.
Maya is so weak. Early game, I hate. That's the worst part about
Isn't
the
that all
siren.
the sirens? I thought early game, the other siren was the weakest.
I think all three.
Oh, weapon crate.
Well, actually, pre-sequel doesn't have a siren. I think the weak one of pre-sequel at the start is can't remember. It's not Athena. Athena and Wilhelm are the tanks. It's Nisha. Nisha's the weakest, the gunslinger. Because Claptrap's a glass cannon, but he's like awkwardly tanky for some reason.
This will work.
I'm gonna get this pistol. This revolver is probably the best.
I'm getting sick of going down every 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna equip the legendary pistol for now. It's still somewhat better if I aim down sights. Death Trap, go do stuff. I want to see him in action. Oh yeah, he has health apparently, because it reduces his damage taken and give him a shield. Does death trap stay active when you down, or is it like the turret where it disappear?
I think he disappears, but I'm not 100% sure.
Alright.
Alright, don't forget to talk to Claptrap. Actually, no, let's just give the thing to Hammerlock, because I don't want shotguns from her. Shotguns are not
You don't
useful
want a
because
shotgun?
I keep going down, and shotguns are the worst thing to try and revive yourself with.
I could hear you from the cold. You were really uncomfortable. Oh my god! Yours was like uncomfortable grunting. I'm just screaming. It's just some cold water.
God damn it.
Angry. Now where was I?
Who would win? Some cold water or one screamy boy? But I was talking about his whatever his girlfriend slash fiance slash wife. She was the Tracy's
Yeah, I remember.
during that. I did not know that. I didn't know she actually had a part in the game. Like I know.
No, that's why during
the
their
live stream-
streams, she has blue hair and he has
Yeah,
the
no,
little
I know.
android
Yeah,
thing.
she is the wig. I remember watching him in his he has just the top part of the suit. 'Cause why would you wear suit pants in your own home? Crazy. But he had the top part of the suit, and I was like, all right. And then I saw that his fiance had the Tracy wig, and I was like, what's up with that? And also that they look suspiciously similar. And he actually had to, like, he just outright said it. He's like, yeah. She played the Tracy's during that.
All 5 of them.
In his Red Connor playthrough, he had to shoot the Tracy's because Red Connor is Connor that always does the mission above anything else, which is probably the worst way to play it if you actually like Hank.
Hold it.
It's literally the worst place. You get hostile after like the first mission, I think. You get hostile after the first 2 missions because you do nothing to improve your relationship with Hank, and you always go down into major choices. But he had to shoot the Tracy's, and he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry, I have to shoot you.
Well, it's an awkward. He probably felt awkward because it literally is, in a way, him shooting his wife. Twice.
Yeah, it's exactly
Twice,
the same
in
thing.
fact.
I think she didn't play at all during the regular playthrough, and in the Red Connor playthrough that I'm watching right now, he's doing Connor and Alice, Connor and Kara, because he got Kara killed. He was really guilty about that. He feels like he has to fix it. And then he was also doing Connor, and then Amelia's doing Marcus. And I think it has to be Revolution Marcus, because they're trying to do opposite choices, or, you know, different choices. Like, they're gonna keep Kara alive, not like they killed her on purpose, but they're gonna keep Kara alive. Connor is non-deviant Connor, and they did go deviant. That was like the whole thing. They were trying to get the good ending. And I think Marcus is going to be a violent Marcus.
See, the thing is, like, I love how everybody got mad at the LPers I watched for, like, you're ruining the experience of the game by doing it in a multiplayer way. Other people start doing it, no one complains.
You're gonna complain to Connor that he's not playing the game right? And it's like, well, you know what? I helped make the game. So, fuck off. Oh wait!
Don't talk to him.
Contract's trying to do the main quest. He's rolling out.
Tell him
Autobot
he's
wow.
rolling out like an Autobot.
Do you want some health?
A trillion thanks, Vault Hunter. You've helped a foolish old man look far more badass than he deserves.
Read all about it.
I'm referring to myself.
Oh, it's for me.
Oh, you
Okay,
should have
I'll-
gotten ahead.
Yeah, is it gonna make me look like a paper boy? Am I gonna have like the flat cap on and like fucking like coal dust marks all over my face? I feel like that's how it's be. I have to be like a 1800s England paper boy. I feel like that's the way to do to keep read all about it skin. I forgot to equip it. Okay, now it's just not here. Now it's just not here. Because I still didn't equip it. Let me read it. Okay. It's still not here. It's ahead and it's not here. Yeah, I don't have the head. I can't find it.
Use it and then do it.
I did use it. It's not in my inventory. Okay, it's still doing challenge complete. Sidejacked.
This is what the head I got looks like.
Well, I can't see it. Oh, it's like an eye patch thing. Cool. Yeah, it's just not here. It's only showing me the DLC heads that I need to purchase the DLC for.
You usually need to do that for DLC items. It's not often that they're free. Are you sure you're not mistaking it for a DLC head?
No, I have Gauge, Keeping It Real, Bangs Bangs, right? I have Necrosis, Horde Child, Furry Ferocity, Bright Idea, and Don't Stop the Beat. I can't scroll in the head section.
We got the beat.
This sucks. I wanted to see what the head looks like. You know what?
Sad.
I'm finding what it looks like. I'm googling it.
Oh, I guess I'll play Despacito right now.
Necromancer, Keeping It... No, that's not Keeping It Real. It's Read All About It. I don't...
Keeping it Robbie Rot.
You think Connor would know, like, it would kind of ruin the game, him playing it, especially playing as Connor, because he knows? He literally barely knows anything. Because he recorded a lot of shit independently without any of the other actors there, and a lot of what he was doing wasn't explained. It's just read this line right now in this scenario.
Well, they
So
wanted
he actually has no idea how to
they
play it. He
wanted
has
it
no
to be
idea what's good.
Android-like, so I guess that works.
He has a bare minimum idea of like his specific parts. He knows which dialogue choices happen what. Because even though he didn't do the stunts, he knows what he has to say before the stuntman comes in and does like him getting shot in the head stuff. I think he had a funny story. Like the very first day of production, not like the first day where his scene with Mr. Krabs, which is Clancy, Tom Clancy's division. With Clancy, he was at the hotel, and Clancy was staying at the same hotel, and he got up early, and he got in the first car he saw, and that turned out to be Clancy's car, but he didn't know that, so he took the car there to the studio, and they were there for like 3 hours waiting for Clancy.
I'll be right back.
Hold on, let me read some. Bangs, bang, digitized, Fragger.
Meanwhile, at the hotel, Clancy's fighting the final boss of Tom Clancy the Division.
Yeah, but they're waiting for like 3 hours. They're like, where is Clancy? And then they finally get an update like, oh, Clancy's coming. So he arrives, and he's like, hey, Brian, you took my car. And he's like, I didn't know, I just got in the first car I saw. And then he was like, I didn't want to take your car because I didn't want to take Brian Deckert's car. So they had to wait for a new driver to come by and pick up Clancy from the hotel, and he had no idea. And that was his first experience of actually meeting Clancy. That's how he met Clancy, was by taking his car by accident.
How do you take someone else's car?
And, yeah, like the driver, like they don't know. It's not like he's driving it. It's the driver, Clancy's driver in the car.
Oh my gosh.
They have drivers taking them to and from the hotel because they're fancy Hollywood types. But he's like, Brian, you took my car. Hold on, let me read that. I'm trying to find the head still. I see hippity hoppity, stay off my property.
Yeah, stay off my property.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. What's it called again?
Paper
Oh yeah, it is!
Read
Read all about it. It's a flat cap. It is a flat cap, but that's it. It's not letting me, like, the face doesn't actually change. I was right. It is like a paperboy on the streets of 1800s London. Like, read all about it. 13 workers crushed to death in a coal mine.
Hold up 1 second.
The claptrap doesn't want to.
We are at it. 13 orcas crushed to death.
Minion? What do you run? These are human beings with lives and families and totally kidding. Screw those guys.
I love the whatever is applying the just max the graphics option. I get 100 FPS.
I also have to record those. The problem.
Nah, but just max it anyways. Trust me, it'll be fine. And it looks cool with the corrosion and the
I
poop
played
water
more.
coming
I
out
played
of it.
pre-sequel, which is literally on the exact same engine, and saw all this with maxed graphics already.
I'll find which option creates the poop water. And I'll get it for you.
I'm dying to level 2s.
It only works for corrosion puddle though, so there's not like any. Oh, there is a blood puddle! I didn't know there was a blood puddle. I was literally saying there's no blood puddle as you killed someone and provided a blood puddle for me.
Provide blood puddle.
Stay still.
I don't like the idea of significantly lowered accuracy though, because I feel like that's really helpful for shotguns. Because it just massively increases their damage while, you know, decreasing their accuracy. But for like a sniper rifle, I feel like that'd be very bad to have.
Yeah, there is
Anarchy
that
stacks
problem.
on a sniper. It's mainly meant for like shotguns and, you know, things with accuracy doesn't matter.
I'll go get her. What stallion?
Oops, I gotta come back up. But Stallion says how. Oh, it's hello, not hi.
I thought you went hello. I thought you said it with like a very heavy accent. Can you jump up here?
You took my card.
You took my car.
Yeah, because Clancy was already a pretty
Look at
famous voice actor, and Connor hadn't really done anything too huge up
When
until
you-
that point.
When you
Brian hadn't done anything too huge, so his first moment in meeting an actor that was you know, more acclaimed than him was took my car.
when you when you're playing early GTA Online and your engineer gets spooked by another player shooting in the vicinity and takes your car, you took my car.
Took my car. I didn't want to take Brian Deckard's car. That's what he said. He said, I didn't want to take Brian Deckard's car.
It's so demeaning sounding. I didn't want to take Brian Deckard's car.
It's Boo Boo!
Boom, and his brother Boom.
Light the fuses, bitches!
Look, there's some insta health on his hip.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, to hell with the first law.
Ah,
I
use your
think
corrosive! Use your corrosive! They're weak to corrosive and you're not supposed to
Oh
have a
yeah, he's
corrosive by now.
fucked.
You're not supposed to have a corrosive weapon by this point.
But
Just shoot way into him.
I think the
He's
first
stunned.
rule of robotics is that a robot's not allowed to harm a human being, either intentionally or through inaction. Like, you're not allowed to hurt, a robot's not allowed to hurt someone or choose to not do something that allows someone to be hurt. And the summoning line for the death trap was screw the first law. Ooh, a grenade mod.
Oh,
Those grenades
Grez.
do like 100 flat. Grenades do like 100 flat damage if you don't have any mods on, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
We gotta kill his brother Boom.
Damn it.
How are you out of ammo? I am almost out of ammo.
Looks like you dropped a grenade mod. Be sure to equip it.
Lob grenade. Ooh, what? An orange grenade mod? Are you shitting me? What's
I'm
wrong with this game?
Did you accidentally go into the files and just up the rarity modifier to max?
spawns 10 child grenades upon detonating. Does 200? It does 2,300. It does 2,360 damage. Because it launches 10 grenades. Is that enough to kill the boss? 2,360 damage right away, just instantly applied.
So, what do I
Yeah, pretty much.
about that next?
Death Trap's not gonna get an upgrade. I'm sorry, but he's not getting an upgrade. I don't know if I want to upgrade his health and shit, or if I want to give him the incinerating laser ability. I feel like that's pretty good to get.
We're gonna let all this dialogue play out.
You understand? I know it's kind of complicated, but just stick with me, okay? Look, when it's okay for you to shoot this gate with the cannon, I'll say something like, shoot the cannon now! The gate when I said that, which was good. Shoot the gate with the cannon now! Also another test. You're doing me proud,
Yeah.
minion. Actually, I'm getting bored. Just shoot the gate now for realsies.
Doesn't he bitch if you still shoot, even though he told you to shoot?
Yeah.
Could've just moved.
I got a hand
Slam
cannon.
sniper rifle. That's a lot of people. I don't know if the whole sniper pistol thing is really good, because the pistol's not really good at medium range, and the sniper isn't good at medium range either. Right. I want to kill the boss, and I want to get his purple or his orange weapon. It just seems like every boss is dropping. Maybe it's because I already have. No, it wouldn't make sense if I already have a character. This is a new character.
If you kill the guys that are in my orbs, like the lift up things, they'll drop health now.
Cool. Do they still drop ammo? 'Cause I need
They
ammo.
always drop everything, but they drop like dedicated health orbs separate from the drop pool.
Oh. I can't wait to take your meat puppies.
There's
There's something wrong with my meat puppies.
Did I ever tell you in Borderlands, my first playthrough of this, or my technical second playthrough? When I got to play through 2,
Blood splatter.
when I got to
blood
when I
splatter.
got to play through 2 with my first play, like my first character,
Yeah.
every enemy was level 50 for no reason. It
I
applied.
can't wait.
It
to
applied
take your
the
meat
end game.
puppies.
It applied the end game. Every character scaled to level 50 to every area that wasn't story important. So I had to run through like level 50 enemies and deal with level 50 ads while fighting like a level 30 boom boom.
Tried to stage a mutiny on Captain Flint's ship before the flash freeze, which explains why his men are currently beating the crap out of me, right, guys?
Shut up!
Did he get launched into the castle? Or into the ship?
Yeah.
I never saw that. I was always curious how he got caught and where he went after I launched him.
I assume he just got launched.
Now that he went through. All of the rack fly in like a straight line. Is it rake or rack?
It's right.
Everyone says it's either rake or rack, and they'll die before admitting it's the other one.
That's a little bit excessive.
I'll die before I call it rake. It's rack.
I'm gonna orb that rack up there, shoot it.
Stay still.
You missed. No, you didn't. I didn't know the range of that thing. I thought it was right above you.
No, as long as there's an enemy and I point at them, I'm pretty sure it will get them no matter the range.
What was that about? Oh, I'm burning to death.
Was that the same scream
Just
you...
your shield. Calm
Was that
down.
the same scream you did when you stepped in the ice water?
Let's find out.
Claptrap's got a new friend, huh? I gotta say,
Yeah?
I missed a little hunk of junk.
Oh my god.
Fire brings a tear to my eye.
Oh, you like the noises I make when I'm set on fire, apparently. I do a lot of screaming. Axe is just like, the commander's like, This character's like, ah!
10 out of 10 voice acting. By the way.
Shotgun.
Enough.
Where you going?
So, Prince, do you know the answer to the question, did Brian ever do the things with
Drive
the
safe.
coin?
Did what?
Do you know the answer to the question, did Brian do any of the things with the coin in the elevator as Connor?
He did, but without the points.
Elbow ready.
Yeah. That's like literally, apparently that's his favorite answer to give. He said it's his favorite answer to give was, he did do that, they just added the coin in later.
Yeah. They just added the coin in later.
It's his favorite response.
It's a good response!
Because he did do that, just they added the coin later. You know what I didn't know?
Richard!
Did you know what I didn't know about Become Human?
What?
It's that Kara and Connor literally never talk unless you get Marcus killed in like the first scene, in like the first demonstration. Other than that, they literally don't talk. I didn't know that it was so rare for Connor and Kara to talk. There was a fucking YouTube tutorial on how to get them to physically talk to you.
Yeah, my playthrough is got them to talk because they got Marcus killed at the first possible time he could die.
If you get Marcus killed in the first one, that's the only way you can take control of Connor in the church, and then you can shoot. Even then, you don't have to talk to Kara. I think it's a choice to talk to Kara. I'm dead. Oh God, I'm gonna die like this. How did it end up like this? Oh my God, why didn't they just kill me as soon as I landed in the water? This is bullshit.
I was coming to revive you!
Oh. You stay dead.
I just screaming. The entire time as I was running, even while you were down, it kept going.
Big mistake.
I'm gonna stay dead. Never mind, I had a lucky headshot.
He's dead. But yeah, even in this scenario where you finally get Kara to talk to Connor, Kara never says anything. It's just Connor being like, "I'm sorry, I almost killed you on the highway," and she doesn't respond.
I'm sorry, I almost killed you on that. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
He knows nothing about Marcus's story or about Kara's story.
You just say that. You said that in the
Amelia
exact
doesn't know
same tone.
anything.
You said that in the exact same tone as I don't care that you broke your elbow. I'm sorry that I tried to kill you on the highway.
Sorry I tried to kill you on the highway. But yeah, Brian doesn't know anything about Connor or Marcus or Kara's story and barely knows anything about Connor. That's why the playthrough is great, because he has to ask for no spoilers and he's genuinely surprised when stuff happens. To be honest, if you had a script as large as any of the main characters, you wouldn't know any of the other two characters' stuff if you had to learn the main script just for yourself. He even said he had to take the script they gave him that just had his parts in it, and he had to cut that down. They didn't give him a script with everything in it. They gave him a script with just the parts that he had to rehearse and know, and he still had to cut that down.
I need to revive. I can't kill.
Why? Are you not badass enough? Because you're using a sniper rifle. You can't accurately get a critical headshot, which is what you have to do with sniper rifles. Genuine double barrels. Don't you want some genuine double barrels that explode like a grenade when thrown or reloaded?
No.
But it's genuine.
I want the heavy carbine.
Heavy. Heavy Rain. He played all the David Cage games that mattered.
So Heavy Rain
So
Beyond Two
Heavy Rain and
Souls.
Indigo Prophecy, yeah.
He didn't do Beyond Two Souls?
I think he did. I don't know. I haven't seen any clips of that, but he's done the other two games. I know for sure, and I think he said that he prefers to do David Cage games simply because they don't require him to be very good at video games.
That's a
Yeah,
fair
my character says Domo Arigato, and my death trap just revived me, so it doesn't go away.
Oh boy, my frame rate's become as dead.
Why is my frame rate dying? Is there too much like poo water and corrosion puddles everywhere?
That's the best thing I think I've ever heard you say.
The poo water. It's there, believe me. It's not like green, it's like a dull gray.
I kinda wish you wouldn't beat me up though. Why?
Yo, that trap just like flanked them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Death
Oh, I
Trap came
see.
up from behind and he cut one of them in half. It was great.
I think I like Death Trap. Death Trap's basically the turret but melee, and it moves to the enemies. It's just one of those things you fire off and then you forget about it.
We need a name for this. What about activate and forget to remember? Activate and don't remember.
It's like Connor, you're like, go solve this case, and it just does it for you.
And it always completes its mission. Your corrosion stole the kill. I might die.
Yeah. Personally, I think the best part of the streams is when everyone watching it is like literally begging him to say one of the lines in the upcoming scenes. Like he's about to do something, like with Sumo's dog. They begged him to say, I like dogs. And he's like, this is my favorite line in the whole game. He's like, do you have a dog? I like dogs. Like, he said that he admitted he went to David Cage after he read the whole script, and he's like, this is my favorite line in the entire thing is I like dogs. And he said that David Cage wasn't too happy to hear that.
Yeah, David Cage just hates everything that his actors bring up about his games. It's actually embarrassing.
I like dogs. Like he said it like so perfectly in the voice line. And sometimes when he remembers the line for what he's doing as Connor, he'll just say it as Connor saying it, and it'll just sound like Connor saying it twice. It'll just sound like Connor's echoing. That's how accurately he still remembers the lines from like 3 or 4 years ago, depending on when he recorded them. I like dogs. Do you have a dog?
Why won't the corrosion stop?
Why are you getting hit by the corrosion? Stop right there, citizen. Stop right there, citizen! Get activated.
That
Why
wasn't
do
your
you look like
corrosion.
some sort of steampunk goth chick? You don't really look like a siren.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it once we get to Sanctuary. I just wanted to poke in your head.
It's just the clothes look weird. Okay, here I go. Off the edge. Alright, I'm dead. What hit me? Said
You're
you-
not, citizen.
Alright, don't worry, I picked up the $5 off the floor. That was worth it, coming all the way back down here. Rackham. Ralph.
Okay, so I guess the your turret and division's Benny, and your death trap is now Ralph.
Yeah, it's Ralph. Rackham, Ralph.
I am going to wreck them. It's the royalty-free version.
I'm gonna throw my super powerful grenade.
Why
Oh,
did you
gee.
do that?
Maybe I should kill off. Well, I forgot grenades. I forgot grenades hurt people.
Maybe I maybe I should throw my super powerful grenade into this tiny room, and it's a grenade that explodes into multiple separate batches of equally powerful
Yeah,
grenades.
it was 10 grenades, right? So I threw it, and then they started exploding. I was like, oh yeah, it hurts people. And I walked into it thinking it was done, and then like half of the grenades were still exploding around me. There's just so many explosions when it's a times 10 Merv grenade.
Oh man,
That is
that
my
was
favorite type of
painful.
grenades too. They're my favorite type because they're the most powerful.
That was beautiful. I'm sorry.
I didn't think I would kill you. Does it do team damage, the grenade?
No, I got down by the guy that got obliterated by your grenade. He got assimilated.
Maybe I think it was. I need ammo, by the way. I'm not gonna have enough ammo to beat this fight.
Doggos.
Ah, that was nonsense.
I will be
didn't
right
think
back.
that would
I'm gonna end
do
this
stuff.
recording really quick. Just hold on. There's an ammo bot over here.
I see it.